Hello, so my name's Michael Conneely and I'm bringing you this video all the way from the sunny west of Ireland regarding the new moon of the 15th of June 2026. So the new moon of June the 15th 2026 is at 29 Vedic sidereal Taurus. That's 24 Western tropical zodiac Gemini. The energy of a new moon is always felt by all of us, even though we might not be clearly aware of its details. But we all of us need to make the effort to become aware of it. And then we need to make the intention to positively work with it as it unfolds through the rest of the lunation 28 days. So I'm hoping this summary will help each of us get into the needed state of awareness and manage the current energies to their best potential so that we'll have a happy and strong month ahead, so that we'll achieve the key gift of this month, which centrally is the blessings of planet Jupiter in a very special energy position at this time. There's an utterly lovely background energy of Jupiter transiting in Vedic Cancer now, which brings each of us wisdom potential, emotional intelligence potential, compassion potential, spiritual growth opportunities, plus potential for abundance. Let's each be aware that Jupiter energy now is a very fertile setting for our spiritual exercises in this incoming lunation. Please know about this. Let's each of us cultivate it. Let's each give it the top priority. Let's each of us make constant steps to push aside all the other more destructive energies we will feel now. The more negative energies I'm also going to tell you about. You see, I'm not actually so impressed by the actual energy of this new moon itself. It's in Vedic Taurus, in Mrigashira Nakshatra, in terms of the wonderful 27 lunar signs of Vedic astrology, which tell us so much about our emotional self and the unfoldment of that emotional self and our relationship scripts. But Mrigashira is complex. Note that it's ruled by Mars, and its energy is restless, nervous, constantly seeking and curious. Its Ayurvedic dosha is fire. So this can really destabilize us and divert us from our full reception of the wonderful offer of Jupiter transiting Vedic Cancer now. We absolutely do need to hear this. And make the effort to be sure that the negative side of Mrigashira doesn't rock our boat, doesn't deny us from our needed wonderful potential growth and spiritual healing that Jupiter is offering us now. And not to mention, incidentally, the offering still running of Neptune and Saturn in Vedic Pisces, which also can be still so good now, here below. So you see, if you look at the Rashi Avashtas, that's the Vedic analysis method stating how your planets treat each other, you'll see that the energy of this new moon trashes Venus's energy terribly. And then you'll also see that Venus trashes the Sun's energy terribly. And there's more. Saturn too is trashing the Sun's energy terribly at this time. And so those planetary relationships are bound to create unsettled minds unless we hear about them being there. Be warned, be forearmed, take the steps not to get dragged down, pushed aside, diverted, give up. We need to hear that there is a strong call now, therefore, for each of us to do work to create the presence of a strong sun, because the sun is under attack, a strong sun in our consciousness as this lunation unfolds. I really want to do that. Make a note. You might want to, scribble a note on your desk or whatever. Yeah, do energy work now to contact the strength of the sun, because the sun is under attack at the moment. You see, each of us have to be so careful not to let the wonderful, rare Jupiter energy be destroyed or rendered ineffective. And that's right through all of this lunation because of the other factors. Focus on the understanding of the Jupiter energy and the maximizing of the Jupiter energy at this time. Let each of us make a special resolution also to let Jupiter energy take center stage as this lunation unfolds. Maximize your spiritual focus using the power of your specially strengthened sun. Maximize your special growth commitment and your planned spiritual effort, life path at this time. Now, a further key to know factor I must tell you about is that Lilith is opposition this new moon. Now, Lilith is what is buried in our shadow and our unconscious. It's so important to know about it. You see, we start off not knowing about what is there in our life, but that can actually be running our lives and our minds. The point is that buried stuff can actually be defining our sense of who we are and running our life, and particularly at the time of this lunation. What is buried in your shadow could well be denying you your needed Taurian qualities of comfortable emotional security. Remember, this new moon is in Vedic Taurus. We might feel we're in a mess during the period of this lunation, and then the rebel side of us could well push us into useless behaviours, meltdowns, which would deny us the wonderful Jupiter opportunity being offered us now, which we need to define. Get a reading from me. I'm glad to help. So it's needed to delve into what is arising from your unconscious and your shadow now. It runs and runs, and it will be activated by this opposition to the new moon. Let us also take in that the key quest in this lunation is to develop and manage ourselves with ongoing spiritual awareness, the Jupiter offered energy now. Remember, we start off in this life by just not being aware of what is buried in our unconscious and our shadow. And we can actually start off being so unaware that it's actually driving our lives and our sense of identity, our sense of self. So do get one of my wonderful astrology readings. They always combine both your Vedic and your Western astrology in depth. In other words, they always make a combination of your karmically created self, Vedic astrology, and your emotionally based self, Western astrology. It's essential to know what the two astrologies are about, and we do need both. And, of course, I add many healing possibilities. So go to my Star Wheel Astrology website to get one of my wonderful readings, starwheelastrology.com. The links are in the screen below the YouTube video. And you can also get the healings I offer, whether add-on to your reading or as a standalone. See the starwheelastrology.com healings, 3 pages, myself, my wife's, and an overall summary. Okay, a further key factor to know about is that Uranus is square the nodal axis at this time. Uranus is at 8 Vedic Taurus, Ketu South Node at 9 Vedic Leo, Rahu North Node at 9 Vedic Aquarius. And it's so crucial to know that Sedna is conjunct this Uranus now. The asteroid of revolutionary events combines with Sedna, the asteroid of terrible events. Sedna also, of course, though, is ultimately a gift. If we can develop the spiritual awareness as we handle any terrible events that come along, so as to gather in a spiritual harvest, just like the story of Inuit Eskimo goddess Sedna. It's so relevant, really, to be aware now that Ceres, the asteroid of harvest, is, albeit widely, also conjunct Uranus and therefore Sedna energy now. So terrible events can be handled so as to gather in a harvest for each of us, if that's what we're having. If we are having terrible events. I want to make the point, Neptune started this year building into a conjunction to Saturn. Neptune can offer us intuitions and spiritual openings at its highest. Saturn offers us the needed structures, the discipline, to ground and manage our Neptune-inspired insights. Saturn's now 9 degrees on from Neptune, but both are still in Vedic Pisces. And I would say we each must practice and develop our spiritual methods and our awareness now. Neptune energy directs us to the openings. Saturn, Lord Shani, Lord of Karma, tells us to structure those and be diligent and purposeful in working with them and unfolding them. So please do hear that this is such a double gift. Please do see in the way this double gift can be made to carry on going forward. Such a gift of healing and awareness for our karmic awareness and growth at this time. So I want to close with 2 final points. We need to be aware and careful of the negative divisive energy of Kalsarpa Yoga now, all the Vedic planets to one side of the nodal axis. This runs from the 7th to the 20th of June. So be alert to divisive energies cutting into your mind, your consciousness. Manage your unsettled mind. Don't get dragged aside from your correct spiritual pathway by the negative divisive energies of Kalsarpa Yoga now. And finally, a positive reminder, Mars is in Vedic Aries now. This offers us wonderful Mars martial energy now. Let us each treasure that. Don't let it slide away. So do see my Star Wheel Astrology website and get one of my wonderful readings. Yes, and you can also get one of my wonderful healings either as an add-on to a reading or standalone. And by the way, do check out the wonderful one-to-one courses I offer, which so fully teach you to develop these awarenesses and healings. We go through planet after planet, asteroid after asteroid, you write out first your analysis of that planet and then your analysis of that planet in my chart, and then we meet to discuss them. It's wonderful courses. Do enroll. So wishing you all the very best for this wonderful lunation that starts on the 15th of June. Thank you.